Alright folks, welcome back to Show and Tell What the Hell. I lost my little camera stand. Actually, I have it somewhere put away. I know kind of where it's at, but I don't really necessarily need to use it for this big bad boy. At least I don't think so. You may get some shaky camera in a minute. I'm going to be very careful. Again, welcome back to Show and Tell What the Hell. And what you're looking at here is a thrift store find. And found this. I found this at a thrift store, small town thrift store. And as you can see, I got it for $3. And how could I not pass this up? And what it appears to be a castle. So I don't even know if it's complete. I don't think they know if it's complete. But still, for $3, I think it was worth a go, right? So we're going to try to put this together. We're going to try to attempt to put something together that probably a 5-year-old can accomplish, but watch me fail, folks. Watch me fail. Anyway, so I don't know exactly what size this is going to be. So we're going to find out together. And how nice of them to put extra tape on there so this thing won't fall out. Every now and then, I like going to thrift shops, and who knows what I'm going to find. And this is just one of those things that I found the other day, and I wonder what scale it's going to be. Maybe I could use it as a little backdrop. It doesn't look like the most detailed. What's this? I'm trying to figure out what it's made out of, and it looks to be mostly made out of particle wood. It ain't too bad. $3, folks. $3. Some guys are thinking, oh, what a piece of crap. Why are you buying a bunch of crap? How dare you? Relax. We're going to make this happen. Today on Show and Tell What the Hell. Let's figure it out. Wow. Oh, there's more pieces. More pieces. I may not even get it. Look, this one still has some of that, whatever that shit's called. And 2 more little pieces, and we're good. Okay, so let's try to figure this out. Okay, I wish I had a little medieval music in the background. Little flute. I may use this as my backdrop for my upcoming series, Brave Sir Knight. Okay. Okay, so we know that goes there. We know that goes there. And let's assume that this goes here. And let me move these to the back. Now, I'm going to take a look at these panels. Look, there's even a little doorway. Okay, so this would probably be a nice, something for a 5.5 even. Maybe I could use this for my warrior beasts. Or my realms of the underworld. Or something. Uh-oh. Okay, looks like it's got all its pieces, maybe. Are all these the same? So I have to kind of deduce. Not deduce, but deduce where things go. So I think this is just one of those little... You put it together, you put it away, you could disassemble it. Nothing locks. Nothing has a real tight lock to it. This may be a little bit too big for the camera. So I'm going to try my best to put this together. And, yeah, because this looks way too big. Yeah. But it looks pretty damn cool so far. How am I going to do this? How am I going to do this to bring this forward? Forward! Bring it forward. And let's get this side panel over here. I have no idea where the fuck I'm going to put this shit. I'm running out of room. So, okay, here's what I'm going to do, folks. I'm going to give you an example of what it looks like right here, and then I'm going to pause this and then show you how it's going to look all put together, because I'm more than likely going to drop something, but I want to figure out where these side things go. I'm pretty sure there's a name for them, but for now, I will call them side things, and I will try to determine what the purpose of these said things are. All right, I'll be back in just a second. And here we have it, folks. I had to get these pieces right here and just kind of interlock them all together. This is a massive piece. You can see my big giant monkey hand here. It is pretty sizable, and for $3, it is I found to be a pretty decent bargain. Too bad I don't have a lot of room for this, so I may have to just store it somewhere until I do have some room for it. I was hoping it'd be a little bit bigger. I guess maybe my imagination was getting the best of me, but it's still pretty good. I thought I'm gonna do some comparisons with some different scales, and I'm automatically gonna let you know this is not Marvel Legends scale, not a 6. But that's the brand right there, Mickey. Mickey the Bear. Okay. This is a little, but these things have a little nice little fancy way of, I'm not going to say fancy, but a nice little ingenious way of interlocking with each other. You would have to go with these side panels first, then you put these pieces right there, which serve as a nice little stand area for your characters. And I guess this would be one of those toys that you'd find at one of these stores, like one of those specialty toy shops that sell like wooden toys and doodads, and you probably wouldn't like, but then you get something cool like this, and you're like, all right, I actually do kind of like it. This is simple. It's a simple wooden toy, and I think I would recommend it. Like if I had a kid, I'd say let's get something like this, and let's put some of our toys in there, and let's have some adventures. But let me just start off with a 5.5 Hercules figure. It doesn't fit, right? A little bit too interesting little backdrop for it. It's got the right kind of aesthetic, but not necessarily the kind of size for this, right? Now I got a what is these little Play School Imaginext figures here. These would work better for that, you know, and you can actually see. Well, you can put them through these little doorways over here, and put them behind the window. You can't see him, but he's there. He's there, all right. You know, or you could set him on the ledge over here. There you go. He even fits through, well, barely fits through one of these little doorways. You have to go. There you go. Don't hit your head. And you can put him through the window. You could put them on top of the castle. So these would suffice. These would be pretty good. Let's go into 3 3/4 here. I'm pulling out a oh man, did I lose his little accessory? I'm pulling a Mr. Spock action figure here, and it also works nicely. You could have him and Kirk investigating what this old medieval castle is doing on this remote planet. And of course, everything to Spock is quite fascinating and highly illogical. So there's Spock. They decided to rule a castle. This is, I mean, doesn't that look pretty epic though? And I hate to use that term, but this does look pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, this would be a nice little backdrop. If you find something like this, just goes to show, you find these little things at thrift shops, you can find these nice little cheap bargain play sets. And I have a few that I'm actually going to want to show off because I'm going to do a paint job on these other ones. At first I thought this is something I could customize, but I just do kind of like it as is. And let's get a muscle figure here. And oh yeah, let's get to pay homage to Mr. Mean Gene Okerlund, and just to give you an idea of the scale. Now this scale works too. You can get a bunch of these little miniature-sized figures, and they fit right through the doorway too. You know, fit right through there, and it's probably meant for this, or something in between this and a Imaginext size scale figure. You can put them in through here. So yeah, very, very cool. I'm very happy to have found this. I really would have liked to have something like this when I was a kid. One of my favorite toys growing up, or lines growing up, were the Dungeons and Dragons figures from the LJN. Warduke was my man, and was it Strongheart? So this would have been pretty cool. This would also look pretty neat with some Imperial Dragon knockoff toys. Um, and I'm going to do a review on those later on, but real nice. You could take it apart easily, and it is kind of stable. You could lift the whole thing up. There you go. You know, sometimes it's the simple things that get the imagination going. I'm going to see if there's anything else. Oh, hey, look. Let's get a Transformer over here. There you go. Wasn't there a night episode? Of course there was a night episode. I should know that. Oh, well, let's get a, this may work also, too, for your Mega Constructs. Let's get a Mega Construct in here, too, is a little Bebop. Bebop, Bebop, Bebop. So, this works with a Mega Construct. So, and the smaller you get the figure, the more massive the playset looks. Isn't that cool? Yeah, so, good luck finding stuff like this, guys. I mean, just go to your thrift stores, go to your Goodwills, keep an eye out. And sometimes this is stuff that you would find. This is something I looked over once and walked by. And then, because my brain automatically said, it's not an action figure, it's not a real toy. And I went back and I said, wait a minute. Look at this cool playset. Look at this cool thing happening here. What wonders could I have in my private time with such a castle? Anyway, folks, just wanted to show this off. I'm pretty pleased with this. I think $3 is a wonderful price, and unfortunately, I'm gonna have to put it away. But I don't know. I may try to set it up again in the future, and if I do, I'll keep you posted. Thanks again to all my subscribers. Thanks again to all my followers. Thanks to all the people leaving comments, and the rest of you. Take care, folks.